Yo, what's going on everybody? This is Remy, like it usually is on my channel, but I'm gonna be just going for some clips on the new DLC. It's new for me because I have Xbox One, unfortunately, and well, actually I don't mind Xbox One, but we just get the DLC a month late now, which is stupid because it's always been Xbox who gets it first. But you know what? It's okay. I will survive. So I've noticed I kind of have a trend for what I Jesus Christ. So I've noticed I kind of have a trend for when I make these kind of videos. I always talk about everything I need to talk about in like the first 5 minutes, and then I'm just sitting here and I haven't hit any clips because I've only been playing for 5 minutes, and it's just I get through everything like really fast. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is how much it's changed for me from a year ago. I might give you guys a little example of a video of mine from like a year ago. So here it is.
Alright guys, so here's what's gonna go down. So recently, I've been experiencing a lot of assholes in Call of Duty. And so basically to break it down for all you free-for-all players out there, there should be some sort of sniper code to prevent all assholes.
My video quality was just ass. Not the good kind of ass. That's what I was doing a year ago. It was pretty fucking gross, I know. It's just I've changed so much like on how I do YouTube videos. I've changed like my outlook on how I make videos and like my attitude toward everything. Point is, I've changed a lot, and I've realized that I have a couple of fans who've actually been watching me for this whole entire like year, even more. Because I did YouTube not just a year ago. That's not exactly when I started. I started December of 2014. Which isn't a long time ago by any means, but it's still a while ago. Actually, I lied. I started in the summer of 2014. This channel, at least. I've done it a lot more before that, like in middle school is especially when I started first. I started with my video camera. I've showed that a couple of videos before. Like I used to just record it on my fucking family camera, on my tube TV, my box TV, and like 360p. It was gross. And then I guess a little bit after that, in like MW3, this is gonna be really confusing. This is basically what I did for most of my time when I didn't record, was used everything through theater mode. And on MW3 you could record and upload up to 30 seconds of theater mode onto YouTube, and I managed to upload like a whole entire 8-minute gameplay doing that, cutting it and I don't really know how to explain this, but I'd have to end the clip after every 30 seconds and then upload it to my like Volt or whatever, and I'd have to remember the exact amount of seconds that I ended it at. And it was just the most confusing process ever, but I was dedicated as fuck. I was dedicated. I've always been a little dedicated. And I would upload like full like Moab gameplays and shit back in the day. And then towards like Black Ops 2, this is where I really started, was in the summer of 2014. That's when I really got into trick shotting. I'd quit during Ghosts, like the whole entire Ghost time pretty much, and like I came back when Ghost would have been the newest Call of Duty, like that summer of 2014. So when I came back after taking a break from Ghost, I came back, I'd met some people who like were into trick shotting and FaZe, and they introduced me to that shit. And the first YouTuber I ever watched was FaZe Adapt, like actually watched every single video every day, and that was back when he had like 100k. He was the first YouTuber I ever watched, and he made me like want to get into YouTube and trick shotting and shit like that, and I did. I made my first ever private match series. That might still be up on my channel, I believe it is. It's very shitty, be careful. Trick shots were just asshole. I used the Black Ops 2 theater mode. It was gross. That was my first video that's still on my channel. I know I'd made commentaries and shit before that. They were awful though. My mic on my computer sounded like shit, and they were just overall bad videos. Like I just talked about the most stupid shit. Rolling around like that December is when I took it more seriously. I went on like a 15-day upload streak, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and then I stopped. And then to March of 2015, I quit competitive. I completely just 100% did YouTube every single day. I made sure it was my #1 priority, and the thing is, you guys might not know how fucking hard it was for me. I could not play Xbox on weekdays because my dad did not let me. So what I had to do is on the weekends, I did not do anything other than play video games. I played so much Black Ops 2 free-for-all, so fucking much, until I got like, it would have been enough gameplays for 7 days of commentaries. And on Black Ops 2, you could only render 2 minutes of video to your YouTube channel, and I had to do 2 of those per video, because I averaged that each commentary would be 4 minutes-ish. So I had to get 2 gameplays per day, and I had to do that just in the weekend. And I had to do it for a whole, like I had to get enough gameplays in that weekend for the whole week, if this makes sense. Sorry if this is confusing as fuck, I hope you get the idea though. So that's like 14 2-minute gameplays I had to get, and it's not that hard getting the gameplays, but the part that completely sucked, oh shit, I thought I might have hit a clip. The part that completely sucked though was the rendering of it. If you guys have ever done this, you know it's awful, especially if they're long. The rendering from the Black Ops 2 theater mode to YouTube took so fucking long. I had to dedicate my whole entire Sunday to go render those videos to YouTube, and half the time they'd fuck up, whatever. But it took a lot of fucking dedication. Like, I'm not trying to sound full of myself by any means, but it took a lot of work. And I did that for like 4 months straight, honestly, and I devoted my life to it, as sad as that sounds. I'd stay up every night after my dad wouldn't know I was on my computer. I'd make my commentary, I'd edit it, and the editing wasn't very hard, I'm not gonna lie. I did not need to do too much. Like, now my commentaries, I usually put a little bit of random funny shit, and obviously I put a lot more quality into it. It doesn't sound shitty. But the point I'm trying to make is I worked hard, and it might not have been the best, but I worked hard. And that's kind of a message to anybody who wants to do YouTube and doesn't have the equipment. I did it with a shitty little laptop, a box TV, and that was it. I didn't have an Elgato, I didn't have a nice mic, I could only play on weekends, and I still managed to do it for like 3 or 4 months. They were not the best videos, of course, but they still got me a lot of fans somehow. I mean, shout out to all of you fuckers that have been there since day one. But yeah, I mean, look at me now though. I'm gonna start uploading daily with good quality shit again, and I'm actually really excited to. My point of this though, guys, like I said, it's just, if you guys are looking to do YouTube, just remember that. And I kind of wanted to look back on that. Like, I used to have to do so much more work to do this. I always think about what it'd be like if I never would have stopped uploading. If I was on a 210 upload streak-ish, or no, 200-ish, when I quit YouTube a while ago. And like, if I was still doing that, I would almost have a year of straight uploading. That would be fucking insane for somebody who only has not even 300 subscribers. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, for me talking, I'm just gonna try to hit some clips now. I have only played one game, so I'm gonna try to hit some clips. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Thank you. Bye. Fuck yes! What the fuck was that?
I'll be your reason.